Hello everyone, this is video coming live from sunny world map. Ooh. Anyways, as I said last time, we're starting off with the Joan of Arc campaign. Let's see. It is a war that has lasted for 100 years, and the French have lost nearly every battle. Soon the English and their allies in Burgundy will conquer all of France. The heir to the French monarchy is too cowardly to ascend the throne. The French army is wounded and tired and has given up all hope. When it is reconciled, a young peasant girl declares she aims to save France. Yeah, you can kind of see where we're going with this, but let's start with an unlikely messiah, and we're playing as usual on hard difficulty. Let's see how this goes. Here we go.
February 19, Army Camp near Vaucouleurs. This morning I awoke to visions of fire and steel. These nightmares come more often now that I have seen my beloved France eaten away in years of war. I wandered through camp, ignoring the new snowfall, but observing the wounds and weariness of every soldier under my command, observing the desperation in their eyes. It was then that I first saw the girl. She told us that her name was Joan. She told us she was but a peasant who did not know how to ride or fight. She told us that she intended to rescue France. The darkness lifted from the men's souls. Her voice rang with conviction, and we drank in her every word. I may have lost my faith, but Jean has not lost hers, and that is enough for me. Jean has asked our ragged band of soldiers to take her to Chinon, where the rightful ruler of France, the Dauphin, hides from his foes. The war-torn land between is infested with enemy marauders, and we will lose many men. Death is by now an old companion, but for Jean, we will face it again.
Alright, let's see our objectives. Escort Jean from the camp of Vaucouleurs? I'm not even gonna try. To the Chateau of Chinon. John must survive. Let's look at the hints. France's enemies are Britain and Burgundy. Be on the lookout for their forces. Do not expect much resistance from the demoralized army of France, but be alert for more any soldiers who might be inspired to join your army once they see John. Protect your two knights. Tell your best fighters and know the lay of the land. Don't worry about your economy, just get John to her destination. Keep an eye on John's health. If it gets too low, keep away from dangerous situations. So here's John.
Bonjour, Jean. My colleague and I will escort you to the Chateau of the Dauphin, or else we will die trying.
I am Jean de Metz, and I will protect you with my life.
So here's John, and here we have Sieur Bertrand and Sieur de Metz. Okay. More butchering of names. Wonderful. So anyways, the symbols are control. You press the left mouse button down to drag across select a bunch of troops. You can use the right mouse button by default to order them to move around. You have a bunch of commands: patrol, guard, follow. Suicide, which is a pretty bad idea. Aggressive stance, defensive stance, stand ground, or no attack, which I usually use so they don't run off on their own like past some moves. You got a bunch of formations here as well you can play around with. Like that. Just leave it at that.
You are Joan of Arc. I have heard your claims and believe what you say. We will follow you to Chinon.
Let's just move along here.
Wait, you might have need of a few archers on the road ahead.
And set everyone to distance so they don't
You
go
must be
running
wary
up.
on the road ahead. Our enemies, the British, are out in force, as their Burgundian allies are thick as rats. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Anyway, as the scout said, our job here is not to kill the enemy. Our job is to get over here to the Chinon Chateau. And of course we have some obstacles. First off, we have some dire wolves, 100 HP, no food yielded from them. Just play out, slaughter them and get them out of the way quickly. These archers are pretty useless. They keep missing at this range. Let's hit these archers. Do they actually hit if I put them over here? Generally, in this, it's a good idea to keep Joan at the back of your forces. So if you get in combat, she's not the first one they will go. The enemy will not go out of their way to target her, but if she gets in trouble, you have to bail her out, because if she dies, you lose this mission. I will more about. We can talk about the HUD a little bit in the next video more, but here we have supplies like wood, food, gold, stone, and population, and we are at the castle age right now. I will talk more about that in the next time we actually get to do some city building.
Look out! A battle rages ahead.
There we go. Better get back. Better get back out of it. These guys will massacre, will just slaughter my army if they come anywhere near them. They have elite longbowmen, onagers, cavaliers. Uh-oh, coming this way.
Another glorious loss for France. I hope you really can turn the tide of this war, Joan of Arc.
Basically, they have the best units right now they could upgrade. These are best upgrade for them. I will show the tech tree later, but not in this because we're not doing a lot of building here. Longbow, which is Britain's special unit and stuff like that. And cavaliers, of course, because they can't get paladins. These are little outposts. They cost a little bit of wood and stone to construct. And their job is primarily just to give you an eagle vision of what's going on in the area, so you can see what's coming on. More about that in the future as well. Here we have our first instance of real combat coming up with some Burgundy, with some highwaymen on the road. I believe they should be around here somewhere. Ah, not quite yet. You have a bridge, let's start crossing it. Denied.
The bridge is out. The British must have destroyed it. We must find another way to Chinon.
Oh, they really don't want us getting across that bridge now, do they? Oh, here we go. First instance of combat with here's some highwaymen. It's the problem with this non-aggressive stand is they want to attack it and you tell them.
Hang on, helpless travelers. What has become of our homeland?
It's just secure archmen and men of war, so we should be able to dispatch them fairly easily. We did lose some. You guys can kite that guy, while the rest of you, the swordsmen go and finish him off. This is an act that you can do with archers. It's called kiting, where you just click, you walk a few places, shoot, walk a few places, shoot again to keep the enemy from focusing them down, because they're pretty squishy. They have range, they suck at melee range, they have a lot of attack, but they're very weak as well as a trade-off. Here we have some more of the normal rolls, 25 HP. Oh. Well, it's not really matter relevant here, but in the upper right corner we have many objectives, technology tree, the chat, which doesn't really matter in this single player, and diplomacy. More on that again in the future. And of course the menu bar for your usual menu needs. I'm losing my archers.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, da, libe, oh yeah, certes, da, libe.
Come on, can you guys stop playing Ring Around the Rosie and kill those guys?
Libe, da, certes. Bonjour, bonjour. Bien, que fais?
Alright. I lost all my archers, but hopefully I don't have too much need of them. Highwaymen's building an outpost on the road. Buggers. Let's try going this way, shall we?
We need a mangonel ram to get through these walls.
I wonder if we'll get a ram or a mangonel. Go figure. Oh look, more dire wolves. Wonderful. Another dire wolf in the way. That just makes the obstacles and drain you left. But look, we found some friends. Franks, army of France. Yo, as we saw back at base when we started off, man. Let's see if we'll get some help from these guys. Probably not, but you can never know. Look, we have a villager here. It's a farmer. Can you give me some of that food? I'm kinda hungry.
Gather your belongings, men. We follow Joan of Arc. We will carry that battering ram along with us. It may yet be of use.
This is Captain Ram, which is a fully upgraded ram, I believe. And we got some more man-at-arms and more pikemen. You can see the stats on the screen for them. You can see they have no upgrades. We'll get upgrades again at the, in a future point, but no, you can upgrade. Most of your troops can be upgraded to something bigger and better, of course. Now this gets me into a little bit of a problem with this game. The AI with the pathfinding is sometimes borderline moronic. Like, you can tell this ram to go from a straight point, point B, and it will just cycle around in circles like, oh, I don't know where I'm gonna go. It's kind of bad, but it's still a good game. I recommend it. But the pathfinding has its problems at times. I could put some troops in this ram to make it run faster, but I don't want to choose some troops just because it dies. We have up to 4 troops inside this ram. Okay, let's move this ram here. We will most likely lose the ram. However, I have a different plan of getting food. I call this the gate trap. You ask you kindly have the enemy open the gates for you. Like what happens when I start knocking on this gate with this ram? They're all coming to attack it. Good. Now wait for one of the melee units to come nearby. Archers are very ineffective against rams because they have a high pierce armor. Okay, those guys are coming. Now we can advance. Before the ram dies, move all your forces through this gate. If there's anyone standing under it, even if it's an enemy, they still can't. Uh-oh. George's in trouble. Better help her. Better get the hell away from this guard tower before he kills us. Better get rid of these guys so they don't kill John. Just took a little bit of damage there. Okay, now it's time to bail. Time to get the heck out of here. Fortunately, we are faster than those guys are. Okay, let's just kill them now. I can split my army just like this to go after all of them.
Don't know when to give up.
Hopefully they're not gonna rush me or anything. Just so we can get rid of these stupid Burgundian soldiers tagging me. Let's go get that last archer. Cavalry is very effective against archers if they can close the distance generally. Because, well, it's a counter system. Pikemen are effective. Pikemen are very effective against cavalry units, and little men-at-arms are kind of like, well, typical sword hero guys who just go in there, wave their swords or something. They're not the best at, well, they're pretty good against buildings, I suppose, but they're not the best at much about anything else.
An ambuscade! There are Burgundian soldiers everywhere! Hurry west to the river where we can make our escape!
Oh, better get the heck out of here quickly. Get the transport, guys, quickly! But you all better get in there quick before I kill her. Okay, we got away. Phew! Gonna leave those guys in the soul. Eat my dust, suckers! Well, we're in a boat, technically, so I can't eat any dust for any time soon. Some fish, some salmon. I think we're gonna find some. This river might not be as safe as it seems. They're feeling like that. Look at that one boat just driving around in circles. That's my point of it, the pathfinding. Oh, it's a war galley. It's a fully decked out galley. This is basically like a ship that fires ballista shots at people passing by. I'll send the ships away to lure back that guy over there.
You mean to
go
lead
away.
the French army? Such confidence I have not seen since this war began. Very well. You have 6 more soldiers, Joan the maid.
Okay, here we get into the most dangerous unit in the game in my mind. The most dangerous unit in the game is coming up right here. Okay, they're all coming for us now. Here comes the most dangerous unit in the game back here. It's rolling towards the battlefield, I think. Where is it? It's around here somewhere. I'll just sink that stupid Cali already. I'll get away from the shore, it's even a better idea. Uh oh, here it is. That's the most dangerous unit in the game. Watch out for these things. Watch out for mangonels. Watch out for mangonels. Mangonels can flatten entire armies if they get a good shot off on them. They are tricky to use. They can do friendly fire. They can cause our trouble. And also, they just flat out, like I said, if they get a good shot on the army, they can nuke an entire army during one shot. Like as trade-offs are, it's pretty unreliable sometimes. They're inaccurate, they can be dodged and kited away. Also, the thing with the mangonels is that they're slow. And they're pretty vulnerable to knights, if knights get in range of them. Oh, we have these guys won. Yeah, we defeated the highwayman, which I guess is show in diplomacy. Then here we have me. I'm got my win for now. Burgundy, Helmans, Sinon, and my friends British. And only Sinon and my friends are allied with us, rest are our enemies.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think we're on the clear now, however. Poor transport ships getting stuck in the middle of everywhere. Hope they know how to swim in those on those boats.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Certes. Livet.
Alright, we made it to town. Looks like they have some keeps here, keeping their border secure, and yellow and orange banners, so I think we're in a safe spot.
Shinon, we have made it.
Livet. Certes. Oh yeah. Livet. Livet.
Let's just get John to come out to this city over here. Rest of his troops can just take a break and chill in the yard with these spearmen and trebuchets. Set up trebuchets. One of those again later. Oh, look, it's a monk. We're gonna heal us now. Monks, I will get into more again in the future, but basically they heal your friends and convert your enemies to your own side. It's quite handy. So they can't convert siege, and they have to get an upgrade if they want to look at the pathfinding. They have to get an upgrade if they have to convert any buildings or anything else like that.
The Chateau of the Dauphin.
The Dauphin will see you now.
There we go. We won. Now, every time you win in a map, it shows you a good bird's eye view of everything. It clears away all the mists of war. So here we have like the where we started off here. This way, if we went around, there's just been a dead end. There's castles and mangonels and fully decked out knights, crossbowmen, and everything else here. So we definitely want to go over here. Over here is where we got the boat set. Here we had where we pick up the ram and some extra troops. And yeah, that's their fortress. And here we just came across to the friend. Anyways, I'm rambling at this point, let's just move along. Once you're done with the objectives, it tells you game over, click menu and quit game to exit. So let's move along. Let's go.
As Jean's footsteps echo down the marbled hall of the chateau, the fat and whispering dukes did not but stare. The Dauphin himself seemed afraid as she kissed his feet. "My gentle Dauphin," she demanded, Why does England claim what is ours? Why are you not crowned King of France, as is your right? The courtiers began to murmur. The chamberlain whispered lies into the Dauphin's ear, but the Dauphin pushed the chamberlain away and rose to meet Jean's gaze. She stands only to the shoulder of the shortest man, but all of us must look up to speak to her. I know not what silent conversation passed between the Dauphin and his would-be savior, but it was obvious that His Majesty was in the same thrall as we.
Okay, we have completed the first episode of Joan of Arc campaign. An unlikely messiah. But anyways, this is VideoCrow signing out. See you guys next time.